What's up everybody, YaBoyRoshi here, and wow, what a way to go out for the year. Epic cliffhanger to set up what's to come for 2020 in the world of My Hero. So, it is now confirmed 150% that Kurogiri is in fact Shirakumo. Aizo was pleased managed to cause a breakthrough within Kurogiri. What's interesting to note here is how Kurogiri's responses to Aizo will become more machine-like after we see the changes in the brainwaves. Proof that Kurogiri is programmed to carry out specific tasks, one of which obviously is watching over Shigaraki. Aizo was able to get through, and we see, depicted in one of the most epic spreads ever, the image of Shirakumo poking through the fog. I mean, it was some seriously epic artwork, and Kohei has proven himself time and time again to be one of the top tier mangakas of this era of Shonen Jump. So the real Shirakumo manages to break through for just enough time to prove that there is still a sliver of him within Kurogiri, calling Aizo's name and uttering the word hospital. After this, it's clear that whatever programming or brainwashing was done to him also has some sort of defense mechanism to keep him from talking, since the clearly suppressed personality of Shirakumo caused him to shut down like he was some kind of computer. Now just real quick, I wanted to point this out. I don't know if any of you watch our reaction videos, but clearly the scene with Present Mike, Aizawa, and Gran Torino talking is a My Hero sunset moment, complete with the dramatic breeze for emotional effect. I just wanted to point that out. So this chapter continues to deepen the mystery of the Nomu and just exactly what they are, and this is the first of those moments. Kurogiri is a peculiar kind of Nomu, one totally different from any other that we've seen. He was not operating like a mindless brute for the majority of time that we've seen him. Now, it may be that Kurogiri was the first Nomu, and as the experiments continued and Ujiko tried to make them stronger, they became more monstrous and zombie-like in personality, besides their programmed mission and personal attachment. And here we had All For One once again comparing these experiments with food, this time comparing it to making wine and trampling grapes for their juice. Now All For One is clearly a man of exquisite taste, even though most of these Nomu experiments come off as some fast food. So the information about the hospital is then passed on to the Public Safety Commission president, who passes it on to Hawks, it appears, and there's a disturbance going on at the hospital where we see Ujiko and his horrifying experiment going on with Shigaraki. It appears that Shigaraki has become the perfect Nomu. Ujiko refers to him as a man who possesses unlimited power, the ultimate being. This means he is clearly more of a problem than All For One, and at Deku's current level, I would just like to reiterate once again, this coming battle will be hopeless. I believe that after the break we are on with the chapters, we will see the full results of Shigaraki's transformation in the next chapter. This was straight horrible to look at. He looked like he was in immense pain. His body looked to be destroying itself. Keep in mind, he has been in this process for 4 months, people. Whatever is happening to him is what's causing the disturbance at the hospital. So F in the chat for whoever shows up first on the scene. They will be his first victims. It's kind of crazy to know that Ujiko has been doing all his fucked up experiments at the actual hospital all along and not some secret hideout. Now I guess it's like they say, it's better to hide in plain sight. Again, though this would explain the easy access to corpses in abundance for the Nomu experiments. So based on Hawks' response to the hospital news, it appears he knew what was going down there. I truly have always felt like there was something else at play with Hawks that we are not privy to, and I feel like this chapter solidifies that. The look on his face in that last panel looks more sinister than anything to me, and him saying the pieces are in place as if there is some other plan in the works. Let me go a little more in depth here. Hawks clearly knows about the hospital because the call only said there was a disturbance, not who or what was involved. As far as we know, Hawks is a double agent. However, he mentions nothing to Twice about the call and also has clearly withheld information about the hospital from the heroes. We have to question why this is the case. Not to mention, as far as we know, he killed Best Jeanist. There's definitely something deeper going on with Hawks, and he seems to be playing both sides for his own personal benefit, whatever that may be. He seems to be waiting on one last thing to fall into place before possibly revealing what he's actually after. At first I thought it was like some Itachi type stuff where he was doing fucked up things for the greater good, but now I am not too sure, but we will see. Also, I wanted to clear something up. I've seen people thinking that Shirakumo is leading the heroes into a trap by sending them to the hospital. Now, number one, he only said hospital, not which one. This is just a hint at what happened to his corpse and that it occurred at the hospital. Ujiko is the one at the helm of these Frankenstein-like experiments, and as we see at the end of the chapter with Shigaraki, this all occurs at the hospital. Second, how could Shirakumo, or Kurogiri in this case, lead them into a trap when he has been out of commission since the end of the overhaul arc? He would have no clue about what has been transpiring in the time since his arrest. 100% Shirakumo was just trying to tell them what happened to him. Crazy chapter. But how do you guys feel about everything that's occurring? Do you think the first chapter of 2020 is the beginning of the showdown? What do you think about Hawks? Is it possible he's working for someone else, or is his goal something completely different? Let's go ahead and discuss. As always, guys, like, follow, subscribe at YaBoyRoshi, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Check out the merch store. The link to that is down below, and consider becoming a patron. I would definitely appreciate it. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you guys next time.